Miigwech. My name is Sara Cadeau, Anishnaabe's woman who makes knees shake. How your knees doing? Yeah. I'm standing here with my sister Nikki, and I want to acknowledge all the matriarchs that are here and all the life givers that are here, the women that are browner than me. I'm Anishnaabe from Garden River. I was raised white with white privilege and white skin. I actually have the quantum, if we use an Indian Act word, for status. This is a really heavy subject. The Indian Act, please educate yourself if you're here as a settler. I'm a settler from Ontario. I'm an Anishnaabe and Jewish, Ashkenazi. So I get to be a double genocide survivor. If you are not from here, or if you are from here, please educate yourself about the Indian Act. People are so upset about the system being broken. The system is not broken. It was built this way. The Indian Act is the most racist piece of legislature ever enacted throughout the whole world. They use this for the Second World War against my father's side, the Jewish side. That's what Hitler looked to, is our Indian Act. This is not an Indian problem. This is a white supremacy problem. I want to acknowledge that as women, I see there's so many women here today that we all know what it's like to be hunted. But if you're brown, you're 4 times more likely to be hunted. I want to talk a little bit about the blanket. I want to talk about medicine as a blanket. I want to take away the power of people trying to snuff us out with blankets. I want to talk about the power of women wrapped in blankets. I want to talk about all of you bringing in your own indigeneity to the land that you're on. Respect the land that you're on wherever you are listening from. There are laws and protocols that do not belong to us as settlers, but we all have them. This corporate conspiracy to bring in pipelines was born a long, long time ago. They did it on purpose, burning witches, making us green-skinned, and saying that we ate children when we were midwives and herb gatherers and holders of wisdom. I will not be silenced. I will use my white privilege and speak to it whenever I see it. And I will also ask our Indigenous brothers, our black brothers, our red brothers, our yellow brothers, our purple brothers to start gathering your own. We have grandmother councils. I've been educated recently. I spoke about Me Too recently and was educated by a Medeawin grandmother. Thank you, Darla. Sorry you can't be here today. Thank you, Grandmother Sharon, for explaining to me that we have these ways as women and as men, with youth, with two-spirited, with grandfathers, we can talk amongst each other. We can reclaim our old systems of governance. It's going to take better conflict resolution between ourselves. We're going to have to start looking each other in the eye when we hurt each other's feelings and start saying, I don't like the way you treated me, instead of talking to everyone else about it. That's how we get divided. I'm so sick of lateral violence. Do not do that to each other, brothers and sisters. Look each other in the eye and say, I love you. I see you. We are no good divided. That is what they want from us. Thank you to our Black Lives Matter sister for saying that so eloquently. Who suffers more? Your white privilege will not protect you from the pipeline spills in Lower Vancouver, Upper Vancouver, West Side Vancouver, North Vancouver. That toxic bloom's gonna kill y'all. Every single one of us is gonna get sick under this patriarchal corporate bullshit. And if you don't understand yet, please keep listening. Please keep asking. I have a sister here who has asked me to talk to her about these things that I have learned from the young ones and the older ones who had to also educate me, because whether I'm Native and Jewish or not, I still am white. So I don't get attacked and preyed upon as much as my brothers and sisters of color. That's the reality. I don't have to wear a Jewish armband, and I don't have to get a status card. I get to have the privilege of my skin. So I want to acknowledge these beautiful Anishnaabe, Coast Salish, Cree, Soto, Inuit, Black, all the territories that are represented here. I want to say thank you, and I'm sorry for the white supremacy, and we're gonna do better. People are challenging, what does this do? What it does is it educates and it gives us a place to mourn. And on that topic, I'm gonna sing a song for Tina and her family and for all of us here. I'm gonna call in some ancestors. This is from my territory. This is an Anishnaabe song. It's a calling song. I wanna offer it to the spirits, because each and every one of you have ancestors. Each and every one of you have teachings and responsibilities to walk in a good way. So stand in that and call that in and start cutting people out with love. When they are being racist, tell them that. When they are being misogynist, tell them that. I just had some radical brother today tell me something about single mothers. Ooh, I let him have it. I let him have it. I had a bunch of beautiful radical men get in touch with me. Are you okay? Are you okay? I said, I just burned that up for a reason. I left that there. Boom. I'm not going to be quiet. But men, you need to gather your own. Why was I the one having to say, shut it down? Y'all shut it down. Again, I want to acknowledge this is not my territory. I'm so grateful to be here. And I hope that you all go and support Tiny House Warriors with Canahoos Manuel and the gang. March 2nd at the Rickshaw Theater. We're going to see you there. And then on March 10th, we're going to go and support Tsleil-Waututh Nation, aren't we? And then we're going to hear from Kwantlen, and we're going to support the Kwantlen Healing Lodge, aren't we? Because this is all connected. Just like we're all connected. And on that blanket teaching, I want to remind you, you are a medicine blanket right now. Right now, you are one thread of a healing song that is wrapped into a blanket to go across this territory and send that out to the Fontaine family and to all the people suffering, all those youth that feel like they have an extra target on their back. We will shield you from that target. Your lives matter. We are going to break down any kind of system that tells us that it doesn't. The system is broken. We need to sit in council and really, really start to protect our own and gather our own and speak to our own. Let them be haters over there. We're going to do this with love. So I just ask you to stand in your spot, open your heart, open your mind, open your eyes, open your ears. Feel the medicine. You are the medicine. Double beat if anyone wants to drum. So the words mean like welcome grandfathers, welcome grandmothers, and welcome Great Spirit. You can put that down, I'm loud. hey oh, hi, hi oh. Way, way, oh, way, hi, ah. Way, oh, way, oh, way, hi, ah. Stand in that. Be in that. Bring that with you. Be a lighthouse in the world. We need light in this world right now. And send it, and be it, and share it, and hug each other, and watch out for each other. Miigwech. Nahan.